So today's video is all about plump lips, how to get bigger, plumper lips without any pain. So I have a few different techniques for you guys. I've always been really obsessed with big lips. I do have naturally quite big lips, and I do love having big lips, and I almost went to the level of getting my lips injected earlier in the year so they'd be bigger. I didn't end up going through with it because I decided I didn't have the $500 or whatever that you need to put into your lips every 6 months or so to plump them up, and also I wasn't, you know, you're never sure on how they're going to turn out, and I didn't want to end up with duck lips, I guess. But yeah, in the end I just decided I wasn't going to go through with it. But since then I've worked on a few different little tips and tricks that will make your lips look bigger. Today I have 3 different looks for you for different plump lips. One of them is a glossy look, one of them is completely reshaping your lips, which is this one, which is like a contoured lip, and the last one is doing a review on a lip pump, which is a product from the lip plumping shop which I was sent, and I've been trying it out for the last few weeks, and it is a really exciting product. Before I get on to the video, I thought I'd give you an update on my hair. This is after it's been about 2.5 weeks since I shaved it, and so just so if you are thinking about shaving off your hair, you have an idea of how fast it grows. So this has been about 2.5 weeks. I'm really happy with the progress. The only thing I've been doing is rubbing coconut oil onto my scalp, which I think has helped with the little baby hairs growing back. Other than that, I haven't really been doing much, but yeah, I'm happy with the growth so far, and I'm going to continue growing it out. Even though since I've shaved it, I have had so many compliments, and weirdly like a lot of guys have loved it as well, and I did not expect that at all. And people just been like, you should keep shaving it and everything, but no, I'm gonna, grow it out. It was fun, but I'm gonna grow it out. Anyway, if you want to know how to get bigger lips, then keep watching and I'll fill you guys in. Okay, so these are my lips to start off with, and the first thing I'm going to do is exfoliate my lips. I use the Lush lip scrubs. They're really great, and this will help bring circulation into your lips. So I'm just going to rub them all over my lips. This is really good for removing dead skin cells as well, so give them a good rub. Do this twice a week, that's what I recommend. Rub it in, and I tend to just lick it off my lips because it tastes really good. So that's my lips after just using the lip scrub. Next, I'm going to moisturize my lips using the Maybelline Baby Lips, and this is just a lip balm, and it's really good to moisturize your lips before plumping them so that they stay nice and hydrated, which also helps with the lip plumping. And the final product for this look is just using a lip plumper. My favourite one is by DuWop. It's called Lip Venom, and it just comes in a little tube like this. It's really effective, and I just apply it all over my lips. You'll get a slight tingling sensation and a little bit of redness to your lips, and it really does make a difference. This is a really nice, easy look for every day, and the gloss also creates reflections in your lips and makes them look bigger. For this look, I'm going to contour and highlight my lips. Starting with the NARS concealer, I'm just going to erase my natural lip line, just applying a small amount of concealer around the edges of my lips. I'm going to blend it in with my fingers, and this will allow me to draw a new lip line. I really like the NARS creamy concealer because it's not too drying on the lips, which a lot of concealers are. So now I've done that, I'm grabbing the NYX Natural Lip Liner, and this is really good for increasing the size of your lips and without making it look too fake. So I'm just going slightly outside my natural lip line. Don't do it too much because it becomes pretty obvious, especially with the top lip. You can get away with it more on the bottom lip, but just go slightly outside your natural lip line. And I'm just going to finish that off. And you can build it up, and then what I'm going to do is kind of create a bit of an ombre effect by just adding a little bit around the edges of my lips, and I'm going to be putting a lighter colour in the middle. So just around the edges of my lips, I'm going to be putting a little bit of the lip liner. Next, I'm grabbing my favourite MAC nude lipstick in Myth, and I'm just going to be applying that on my lips and then using a lip brush just to blend that in and blend it into the lip liner and just neaten up the edges there. So now that I've done that, I'm going to be grabbing a eye pencil, which is just a white eye pencil, which is really good for highlighting, and I just use that on my Cupid's bow, which basically just creates, it just makes the lips look bigger. Basically it creates a highlight to the top of your lips. Just make sure you blend it in really well so it cannot be noticed too much. Now I'm just grabbing a white shimmery pigment, and I'm going to be putting it in the center of my lips just to create some dimension and also make my lips look bigger. Now I'm grabbing my favorite Illamasqua contouring powder in a very small brush, and I'm just going to put it underneath the bottom of my lip. This will create a shadow and also make the lips look bigger. So that's the final look with the contour and highlighted lips. I hope you guys have enjoyed the techniques up to now. This third one is actually a gadget which is to increase the size of your lips naturally, and it is from the lip plumping shop. This is the box it comes in, and this is the gadget here. It's a pretty wacky looking gadget, and please, I've had it all over my Instagram. No, it is not a sex toy or a sex gadget. It is for your lips. I was sent this product to review, and obviously I was a little bit skeptical at first, but this is how it basically works. What it does is the pump creates a vacuum seal around your lips, and then when you pump it and you pull your lips, it basically brings the blood circulation more into your lips, which means that the tissues expand and it makes your lips plump up. I think that's the kind of scientific way and how it works. So, you know, I was a bit skeptical when I received it, and I have to say it does work. It is a temporary measure. If you want permanent plumper, actual plumper lips, then you do need to go and get injections. There is really no other alternative. But if for a night you want your lips to be slightly more plump and you don't want to spend that much money and you don't want to go through the pain or whatever, this is a great alternative. So I'm going to show you how it works. Generally when I use it, I don't have like foundation on like I do now because it gets on the mouthpiece, but I have it on now. Now the thing with this product is that you have to take it slow. There's kind of levels in which you plump it, because if you do it too fast, too quickly, you can bruise your lips. It doesn't cause any permanent damage, but you know, it's not fun, and I haven't had it happen to me, but I've heard that it can happen. But basically what you do is you grab the gadget and you put it over your lips, and you use this little end pump and you pump it. Okay, so this is my lips after a couple of plumps. And I can really notice the difference. Like, sometimes you do need to pump it a few more times. I've only just started using it. Apparently, over time, it does make more of a difference. You also get this gloss with it, which you're meant to be putting on afterwards, which basically just hydrates the lips, and it's also meant to plump it a little bit more. It's a huge tub of it. It's really nice, actually. And I just put a little bit of it on. So I really hope you guys can notice the difference there, but yeah, it does make a difference. I have had nights where I've used it out and then I've seen kind of how it's gone over the night, and they have still been plump hours later. Obviously, you know, you're not going to get the same result as you're going to get from injections, but it is the best product I've found, which actually does make your lips look bigger. And I'm going to keep trying it out, and I'll put updates on my Instagram if, you know, in a couple of weeks or something, just saying how it's going. My Instagram is Sarah All Dolled Up. Yeah, so that's the lip pump, and it is a great little nifty product, and it's kind of like a talking piece, I guess, you know. Everyone kind of wants to know what it is, and yeah, so that's what it is. So that's it for this video, guys. If you have any tips, feel free to leave them in the comments and share them. Don't forget to subscribe because I've got more videos coming soon, and thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye.